To me, this workshop is very different from other workshops that I have attended previously.
Money consistently was a challenge for me. So I think after the 2 days call, I realized that there's something that's definitely very possible, but I think a very important thing that he emphasized was on the mindset. So I think that was a very good start to the program before getting to actual strategies. Because strategies can have a lot of good strategies, but don't execute the right mindset, then that can be a huge challenge. So at the same time, the strategy itself, he did share with us very openly about what he tend to do, and he was very open in answering questions. So overall, I thought it was a good course. I'm quite excited.
I find this workshop for the past 2 days is really intense.
I'm a student from Value Investing College, and I have some investing background and some options knowledge. But after attending this course, right, my mind was really blown away, and I really learned a lot of things that I can use on a daily basis to execute and exponentially grow my portfolio in a consistent way. I think this course is like the thing I can really execute and not wait on stuff for wait for the market to adjust to my price or something like that. I really can take action immediately and just constantly keep practicing. Anyone who's looking to really grow their options knowledge and constantly grow your portfolio using options, right, I think this is the course that you should attend.
Okay, hi, my name is Ruth. I actually flew in from Sydney to attend Bharath's course, and I must say that I really enjoyed every moment of it because he does cover both aspects, the mindset, which is fairly important, as well as the technique. So you've got it covered. And I've traded for close to a year, and after attending this course, I realized there was a lot of mistakes I made, and now I know how to correct them. So thank you, Bharath.
For the last 2 days, the course was extremely intensive, very content-based. So what I like about the course is that it started off on trading psychology and the trading mindset, which I think is the most important part of any trading or any traders, because you can have the best system in the world, but if you don't have the right mindset or the psychology, then you're never going to be profitable in the long run. So because it started off with that, it really got your mindset right to learn the rest of the course. The course was very well conducted, in my opinion. I think Bharath he has a good track record. First of all, he has made a lot of headlines locally and overseas, and he did present very well as well.
Thank you, Bharath, for the 2 days workshop. I really appreciate is he really spent a lot of time to teaching us the fundamental. Indeed, I believe fundamental is very important in order to have a successful trading career in the future. And also, what I like about the course is because there are only maximum 20 people, and there's a lot of interaction. And it's different from other courses where there are 100 students. Then when we have questions, no one could answer us immediately. So I really encourage if you're really serious about trading, to come along to take this workshop, but you need to prepare yourself before you come. If not, it's also wasting your time and embarrass time. So all the best for those who are taking trading seriously, and I'm sure you will gain a lot afterwards.
I think it's really helpful to understand why you're doing what you do. And of course the strategies are really clear, and all the indicators he coded himself, so it's actually really quite unique, easy to understand. He's not the kind that will just give you a means to an end. So it's just a lot better. A lot of other teachers just teach you one particular style that you don't know why. It just goes like, hey, do this, follow this, don't question me, just do this, stick to the system, but you don't know why you're doing it. But at least for Bharath, he's trying to create a community. You can actually ask why. You can try. He encourages you to tailor the strategy to yourself. How much time you have, your risk profile, everything. Which is honestly, he's teaching you how to fish. So it's not just waiting for the fish anymore, somebody give you, but you can feed yourself eventually. Which is what I was really looking for.
Just literally flew in from Australia. I've been through value investing for stocks and also then option mastery. And results were up and down the past few months, and I actually kind of thought I knew and I've done enough preparation, but after the first day coming to Bharath, actually I realized course, I have not even like scratched the surface. It has been a really mind-stretching, mind-blowing kind of mental conditioning. So like the first half day was like a lot of mindset, and which then I realized it's very important because like a lot of us, we know how to do it, the strategies and stuff, but we go in and then we are not prepared and we don't have the right mindset. After going through these 2 days, it makes me really realize how much more preparation I needed to do. And you always hear people say like they have good results, but what you don't see, people actually have so much more practice and hard work. When we're talking about deliberate practice behind their success. So like after hearing Bharath, it's like really the saying like you don't know what you don't know until you know what you didn't know. So like for like the stock or options, specifically for this, to trade in the options, you really don't know what you don't know until you meet Bharath. So I feel very privileged now, having gone this 2 days workshop, to be able to really learn and really now having the mindset to go back and sort of start again, review my whole portfolios on the options and what I did wrong, and to really cultivate the good habits to start actually doing trade journals where I can then review my mistakes and to then ensure my success moving forward. Because like really true, like I've done like losses among the profits the last few months, but to look back, I've not recorded anything. You really can't review what you or learn from what you can't measure. So really, I'm very thankful for this opportunity, and my advice to anyone who is able to have the opportunity to learn from Bharath, please do. And if you really want to invest in options and for the long term, we're talking about, I really advise you actually learn from Bharath first before you even start trading.
Hello Bharath, thank you for teaching us your indicators that we can so easily adopt into the thing of swing. And thank you for your patience.
For this 2 day of course, I really have learned a lot. It's awesome, and the strategy is really amazing. It will take a bit of time to learn it, but I still think it's going to be great. And
Coding that he gave was quite fascinating in the sense that it gives us clarity on when we should go in for a certain stock, when we should buy a certain stock, and when we can start to take profit, and also he taught us on how to stop loss as well.
And it's been a fantastic learning. We've learned, I think it's fantastically broken down into 2 days, where one day we focused a lot on mindsets, and on another day we have also focused a lot on all the really interesting option trading strategies. And I'm extremely excited to try all these different strategies. I feel it's going to change my trading style, and it's going to bring a lot of positive changes. The people were great, the group was fun. Bharath handpicks his students, so the energy was great, it was exciting. It was, all of us got along well, and I think overall I have to say it's been a really good course, and thank you Bharath for everything that you've done for us.
Bharath 的 course 跟其他的 course 我 attend 的很不一样，因为他给的 information 真的是很多。除此之外，他的 strategy， 他的也很 advanced， 不像其他的 course 很肤浅的。So 我是 information overload， 现在要回去好好再复习多一次。
I've learned a lot of practical strategies, and I think one of the important modules that Bharath covered is on the trading psychology, and I think that is very, very important to be in the scope of being a successful trader, that you not just focus on your profits or loss, but also the psychology about being calm, being disciplined, and being consistent in your trading system. So overall, I'd like to thank Bharath for giving a very, very solid 2-day class, and I would definitely recommend it to anyone who is trying to learn more and try to make more money in terms of trading. Thank you.
More confidence to continue this journey in option trading. So through this course, I've learned more trade management options, and I'd also learned to think of trading in terms of losses.
So I've just completed the 2 days course with Bharath, and I would say that this course is very, very informative, and so far it has been very, I would say it's a course that actually gives a lot of insights into tradings, and Bharath himself is a very knowledgeable trader.
I find it's very enlightening, and also first thing is to recap what is the why are they doing this. I think that is very important. After some time, people need to revisit the why